Hey everybody. So this idea just came to me. I don't know how or why, but it is what it is. So here we go. So I started off with Rarity from My Little Pony because she's not my favorite, but she's kind of a favorite though. My favorite is Fluttershy, but I felt like I draw like, or at least I used to draw like really shy characters all the time. So I'm like, maybe I'll do something different, and like, yeah, Rarity is the opposite of that. So Um, yeah, so long story short, I'm simping for this design. No, so I copied this Junko Sprite, where she's got the glasses and everything, because Rarity wears glasses sometimes, like when she's working. I thought that would be really cute. Um, and yeah, Junko in this pose, she looks very, like, confident and, like, fashionable and stuff. Yeah, I gave her, like, diamonds in her hair, like, not real diamonds, or are they? I don't know. And, like, the that diamond pattern. I don't know what it's called. It's like, it's not plaid. It's like, diamonds on the skirt. And since Danganronpa is like, the fashion is very weird. There's lots of unnecessary like things like zippers and like patterns and stuff. Yeah, the pattern is just kind of nonsensical, just on the skirt there. It kind of like mimics the cutie mark, but it's still just a pattern that's just there for no reason. Um, but yeah, I wanted her to look very put together, but still like pretty and fashionable, uh, like in The Devil Wears Prada or something. I only saw that movie like once, but like the whole fashion vibe, it's very like professional and like business lady, but it's still like chill and pretty. If I'm remembering correctly, if that's the vibe I was going for anyway. um, yeah, so I used a lot of like light purples because like her hair is dark, but then everything else is just white. So I didn't want it to just be like all white with like the blue cutie mark color. Um, so I used a lot of like light purples and like a silvery gray sort of purple. Yeah, I kind of wanted like a lot of different shades of purple so that the blue and red of like the glasses and stuff would like pop more. And yeah, I think it all kind of looks nice. I might have made the eyes too blue because in Danganronpa the eyes are usually pretty like muted, desaturated. There are a couple exceptions, but yeah, I kind of wanted the eyes to be less like bam. I feel like if I were to put this character into a murder game, she would maybe be a killer, or maybe definitely suspected of being a killer at some point. Not sure. She kind of gives off that like badass who absolutely could kill you, but probably won't. you know. Yeah, I really like how she turned out. She looks very cool. Yeah, okay, so next up is Stork from Stormbox. I freaking love this show. It's less well known, I think. I think it's only, I don't know if it only aired in Canada. I know it was made in Canada, I think. Yeah, mainly it's the world building and like the main group of characters. It's really fun. It's not super plot heavy, like it's pretty episodic, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched it recently, so but it's just a great time. So this character is my favorite. He's very like kind of comic relief, but he's like really pessimistic and paranoid and stuff. So I figured he would be perfect for Danganronpa. I feel like that sort of comic relief character is like he'd fit pretty well in the series, I think. And yeah, I really like how this one went. This one was hard because this character like isn't a human. I mean, Rarity wasn't a human either, but like we've seen like fan art and the Equestria Girls movies and stuff. But this guy, totally not human. Don't know what he is. He probably has a name of his species in the show, but I don't know what it is. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to figure out. I kind of could have pushed the proportions more, like with the eyes, because he has like really big wide eyes. So maybe I could have done more with that. I don't know. Yeah, and his skin is green, so I kind of gave him like a green shirt. But everything else, I think the colors are kind of just the same. Um, yeah, and I feel like the weird hair would really fit into Danganronpa too, because this like hairstyle isn't something I would just draw. Kind of reminds me of Kaito's, which is like I hate. I hate Kaito's hair so much. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just weird to think about realistically. Um, yeah, but like in a cartoon, it's like whatever. So yeah, I really like how like I do like the jacket. I kind of just gave him like Soda's sort of like shape of the jacket because that's the sprite I used as a reference and like the trace copied edit. You know what I mean, right? I hope. So yeah, I like the I put like a little X on his outfit in the show as like a little pin because like Soda has a bunch of pins and I feel like that would fit this guy too. Oh, I forgot to talk about talents. So Rarity, I feel like she'd be a fashion designer. Duh, that's her talent. This guy, I think he's like a pilot in the show. So he's just an ultimate pilot now, I guess. Yay. That fits pretty well. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. I feel like, except for maybe the color scheme, I feel like this like design is really, it would fit Danganronpa pretty well. And I'm very proud of that. Yay. Yeah. Stan Stormbox, I guess. Hey, yeah, and he's finished. Okay, yay, there he is, all done. I like forgot to give him the glove, and then my sister was like, "Dude, he needs his gloves." I'm like, "Okay, man." So next, I decided to do a character that I wasn't super familiar with, and that's Goldie. Nope, Glendilox from Ever After High. I don't even know her name. Yeah, I've never really seen this show. I have a couple of the dolls just for like customizing reasons, but like, yeah, I really like her color scheme a lot, and I figured since her story is like the Three Bears or whatever, I feel like her talent could be like the ultimate taste tester, because that's a talent. um, no, but I feel like it'd be really interesting if she was like immune to like poison or something. I feel like that would be really handy, like in a killing game. Um, or something, like if she could like detect certain tastes or like poisons. I don't freaking know, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this one the most, actually. Maybe that's not a good thing to end on, but I still like it overall. Um, it's very toned down, like Lolita, like the fashion is very, I kind of like just made it normal, I mean, it's still not an average outfit that somebody would realistically wear, but, compared to like her original design, it's pretty toned down. Um, yeah, I didn't want to just make a Lolita character, because like, we already got that with like Celeste, and that's it. Wait, I don't know. There's so many characters I can't think of them all right now. But yeah, I didn't just want to go that route, so I kind of gave her like a Sumiki sort of outfit, because again, that's the sprite I used. Yeah, I feel like the apron really fits though, because if she's like working with food, she would want to not get her dress all messy and stuff. And I kind of gave her like another nonsensical pattern sort of on the chest of the apron. It kind of looks like spoons of like porridge, because fairy tales, am I right? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it's super obvious that they look like spoons or if it's just like a regular or like a random design sort of thing. I don't know how other people will perceive it, but that was my thought process behind that design choice. Yeah, I stuck to the blue and yellow palette pretty closely. That's another reason I feel like this didn't turn out that well, because there wasn't a lot of room to play around with color, because there's only like two main colors in her design. But I still think it looks nice. I really, really love the color combination though in general, like in her original design. When I first like heard of Ever After High, I like was really drawn to her design, even though like the fairy tale, it doesn't interest me that much. It's like whatever, yeah, bears eating porridge, cool. Um, but like just her dress is so cool. But, I really like Apple White's design as well. I considered doing her, but then I was like, it's too similar to Sonya, maybe. Well, this one kind of looks like Sonya too. I don't know. I really like pushed the like real, not real, like unreal, like weird like hair curls and stuff. I kind of wanted it to be like kind of choppy like Sumiki's, but like more curly and like it's not super abrupt like the way the choppies are all chopped, you know. um, yeah, they just look like noodles. So yeah, I might do a couple more of these, maybe with more specific shows like in mind, I guess. Yeah, this was just a fun exercise in doing some Danganronpa sprites, because I love Danganronpa. I've fallen back into Danganronpa hell yet again. So yeah, peace out, y'all.